Hi, this is Hannah from theyogaphysio.co.uk, and today we'll be talking a little bit about shoulders and shoulder blades, and in particular in the postnatal recovery period. So this is something that I hear quite a lot from you guys, that after you've delivered and you've started nursing and you're going through those first couple of months with new baby, that the shoulders are one of the things that places you really feel it. So in terms of the anatomy and some of the movement ideas around the shoulders, I thought we could spend a couple of minutes talking through it. So shoulders, your actual shoulder joint is a ball and socket, and that affords you lots of rotation movement, and it allows you to lift the shoulder all the way up and down. So that's that ball and socket joint, and there's one on each side, obviously. That's your shoulders. And then the other key component of the shoulder area is the shoulder blades, and they're more like flat plates that sit behind the body, one on each side of the spine. So we say that this is the back of your head, this is your neck, this is the top of the shoulder, the ball and sockets are here, leading into the arms, and the shoulder blades slightly bigger there than in real life, not quite to scale, but yeah, your shoulder blades look like this. And one of the common areas that I hear about is, oh, it feels achy up here. It's very, very common. Maybe achy in here. Again, that's really common as well. So the question is, what is it about the postnatal recovery period that gives you those achy shoulders? And I mean, I guess you already know, if you're nursing, if you're carrying, you're holding, you feel yourself coming forwards. You have to. So the question is, how can we get you doing the opposite of that to bring more balance into your body? So what you might hear cued during a yoga class, or you might hear your physio talking about it when you stood in front of a mirror, for example, is this idea of drawing the shoulder blades back and down. So what is it about drawing the shoulder blades back and down that's useful? Well, these areas up here with the red crosses can often be tight areas, and it's when the upper trapezius muscles up here are more active and being used more than the lower trapezius muscles down here. So in a very simplistic way, we're just trying to balance out how much of that in and up you're getting around the shoulders and coming forwards, and how much of that down and back you're getting. So really useful cues are when you're doing your yoga, doing your movement, thinking about your posture, is to visualise actually the front of the body here, the breastbone or the sternum. Imagine that you're lifting from there. And automatically, if you lift from here, lift the front of the body, you automatically get this pivot shift happening, which brings the shoulders back and down more often than not. So breathe into the heart, lift the heart, look forwards with the heart, look up with the heart, lead with the heart. All of these cues that you might hear to help get this balance readdressed at the shoulder blades. From a physio point of view, sometimes those kind of upper shoulders are just so knotted and so tender and tight that actually hands-on work can be quite useful. So sometimes deep massage, trigger pointing, those sorts of things can be really helpful in here to start to get some blood flowing into those tired, acidotic, dry muscle tissue, so that you can access this in and up, this leading with the heart a little bit more. Meanwhile, practical tips, if possible, think about baby wearing so that you're not always carrying baby. Think about how could you sling baby onto your chest for that comfort as an alternative. if that suits you. And also when you're feeding, for example, try and get a really good feeding pillow underneath baby so that actually most of weight of baby is resting into the pillow, and again you're not having to use your arms quite as much. So I hope that was helpful. Obviously there's always going to be lots of questions and I'm very welcome to listen to your questions. So head over to theyogaphysio.co.uk and drop me a message if there's anything specific that you'd like me to cover or any questions from this video. See you soon!